Hello, my wonderful warriors. Look what we did. I am going to do so many videos. It's not even funny. You guys better be prepared. You're probably gonna get sick of me. I have the washer going right now, so it's kind of not the best test for this. This is all you. This is all from your contributions. This is I will show the box in a minute, the Rode PSA 1 suspension arm. So because of my wheelchair too, I'm always I'm so scared I'm gonna drop my mic, break my mic. I'm always getting caught up on things. I do have a lot of wiring going on here. I have a shock mount which holds the microphone without any vibrations. There shouldn't be any thudding. A lot of the times in my videos, the thudding is because I'm touching the table that the microphone's on. And I'm completely aware that that's not what I want to do, but it's such a habit, and a lot of the times I just have to hold on to the table because my muscle will give out and I'll just kind of fall into the camera. So I've been super busy trying to get all of this ready for you guys. Things are looking up. I can't even begin to explain how much your support means to me. It has been a very rough go for me. I was actually in the hospital a couple days ago. Infections and just trying to figure out medications and whatnot. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better today. I have to take an antibiotic 4 times a day, which is so brutal on my body, but that doesn't mean I can't sit here and talk with you guys and hopefully relax you and we can have a little bit of a better experience. I know my face is hiding behind the pop filter here. It's not always going to be like this, but I don't really want to move it around. Okay, I'll move it around. Headphones are kind of... See how that sounds when I touch the mic? So I can lower it. See? Sounds a little bit different. And I can bring it up like this. And then when I'm not using it, push it off to the side. Slowly here. This was actually one of the easiest setups I've had ever, except for when I was just filming with a webcam with the audio on the webcam, which you guys know, that was like 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. So a lot of you are aware that I do struggle with ADHD, so I have to apologize for how many times, I say I have so many projects on the go, and I can only put out a little bit at a time, and that a lot of the time is it has been a technology problem. It has been a hardware problem. It has been health and exhaustion. I don't like using those as an excuse because I am fortunate enough to still be able to use my voice, use my hands, to be able to do this stuff. to be able to, there's so much more to it than, I mean, a lot of you ASM artists or anybody who does any kind of blogging, video blogs, even just writing a blog online. I mean, with the social media and the organizing and then losing files and then, you know, making an audio file one day and completely forgetting about it. And it's just, it's such, it's so much work. But I'm going to start again with one thing at a time, a little bit simple. There's some new stuff coming in that I have filmed with a very special person. And it's a little bit creepy, and it's uploading right now, actually. We have some ideas where we're going to go with it. She had mentioned about having jump scares, but I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, I don't want to completely change the flow, but it's tempting. I love scary stuff. You know, I'm twisted. I just am. I accept that. So this setup from your support and your contributions, and I have 23 patrons on Patreon now, and thank you so much, because this is going to allow me to be able to keep up with what you guys need and want. So we're gonna do this. I did write down, I had all of my thank yous ready here, so I'm just gonna go and check some footage that I had filmed this morning. This is my first time attempting to use this setup, so I do have a door open here for light. There's probably a little bit of background noise as far as traffic. Crickets. Okay, don't get me wrong, I love crickets, but in Nebraska, they don't stop. And then you have their cicadas at night. I haven't heard a lot of birds recently. We do have 2 cats though. So, but what do? They're indoor cats, so. What else? Oh my god, this is just so exciting. I have so many resources in my life right now that I'm trying to utilize as best as I can to make sure that I can stay on top of things, stay healthy, stay active, stay organized, which is, I have a sense of organized chaos. Most of the time I know where everything is, but lately it's just been packing up for the hospital especially, and then coming home and nothing's packed the way it was when I went. So it's kind of, I kind of got shit all over the place, to be honest. And that's stressful when you need organization, and I have some obsessive tendencies, and I find that if I do a little bit of cleaning every day, it kind of helps. But today, this is what we're doing. This is what we're trying out. So I'm gonna start doing a little bit of a radio type series, you could call it. You could say I feel like for the first time, maybe not the first time, because ASMR, that was a huge calling, but I working on a new career, and it involves this channel, and it's not necessarily ASMR, but we're gonna give it a try. I guess I'm gonna let you guys know I'm going to look into doing audiobook narration. So, and I think a lot of you would agree that that might be something that would be beneficial for both of us. So, anyways, I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to be coming out with some very different topics. I'm going to be putting out a video on paganism, something I've been very, very interested in lately. I am exploring a lot of spirituality, a lot of aspects that go along with how I can incorporate it in my everyday life. As far as Buddhism goes and mindfulness, I can really only go so far with that right now. I need something a little bit more substantial. I have been every once in a while kind of looking in the Bible to just try and understand the allure and the belief systems, and that's just what I do. I don't like to label myself as anything. I spent years telling people I was agnostic, which is, I say, I don't know and you don't either, which is a little bit of a judgment, so I wasn't too happy with that whole. I didn't feel like that was right for me. And then there's atheist, and that seems like a code word for evil on the internet a lot of the times. So, you know what? We're going to take away the labels for now. But as far as paganism, it is a religion, it is a practice, it goes so far back in history, guys. It is absolutely incredible, the information and the pictures and the role plays I could come up with for you. Don't worry, we're not going to get into any, I don't know, calling upon anything negative. So, paganism is believing in Mother Nature, cycles. Everything's a cycle. So, anyways, we're going to do this. Let me know what you guys think. And we're going to come back with some very, very, very relaxing, very intense, very sleepy, educational content. So, thank you so much. If you guys have any requests, I will shuffle through them for the month of September, and I will pick 2, okay? As far as specifics go, I will do my best to help in any way I can. One more note, a side note, another one, because that's what I do. Another side note. Right here, there is a link to a video that has been not as controversial as I thought it would be, but I am planning on making another one. So many of you have sent emails and messages to me almost constantly and still almost every day. And this video was a couple years ago, I believe. I want to help you. I want to help me. You help me. So we're gonna do this, okay? So take care, and I love you. And you're wonderful. So make this day an awesome day. It's okay. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry. Everything is going to work out the best way possible for you. I know sometimes it feels like the weight of the world on your shoulders will break you, but it can't. And if ever you feel broken, I need you to know that sometimes putting yourself back together again makes you even more beautiful. Okay. Fate whispered to me, the warrior, that I cannot withstand the storm. I whispered back to fate that I am the storm.